Alrighty, we are live. I'm gonna be doing some stress testing today. I feel weird for a handful of reasons. It feels really weird to come back to streaming after like a week of not streaming. Basically, it hasn't been a week, but almost there. We didn't get to stream last Friday. And I went from not streaming. I'm in a new house. Being in a new house is interesting because now I feel so much more self-conscious. I feel so much more self-conscious about what I say on stream because, like, I was gonna start stream at my regular time at like 1 p.m., but I realized my entire household is basically here around that time, or most of them, anyways. So, like, and I'm in the living room. I can't really stream in and they don't really mind probably, but like it's a new house. It's it's a whole new house. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I'm gonna be getting into that later. I'm gonna talk about it and get into the details of what happened. At least to some capacity. Um, I've talked about it with a few people. Uh, just personally, like that I am more comfortable talking about personal stuff with, to a capacity, not fully in detail because a lot of it is not necessarily anything to do. Well, yes, to do with me, but like not to the capacity that it was mostly other people involved. Uh, but for a lot of reasons, I'm in a new house. I'm in a much better house, a much better place, both just physically and mentally. But again, I'll get into that a little bit later. Uh, for now, how is everyone doing? Brooklyn, thank you for the first. I appreciate you. Straps, thank you for the second. I appreciate you. They added the Trapper and Tarantula to the Huntsman game. Yeah, I'm not playing that. Also, the if the mic quality or like sound quality to stream sound different than it used to. Like again, I am literally in the living room, so there's a lot more echo, a lot more like reverb and stuff. And so we're gonna work with what we got, unless the mic doesn't really pick it up that much because it's just a shitty headset mic. We'll see. But if it does sound off, it's because of that. So I just want it to be known. I think you sound Gucci. You're making me kick my feet and blush right now. I'm also this is gonna be like the regular time for streams now because one, I don't want to stream when there's a bunch of other people in the house. Two, uh, I'm living with my dad and like my siblings and stepmom, so like there's just a lot more family in the house around like when I used to stream later, like the like 1 p.m. time Pacific. There's just a lot more family here. So when I'm normally asleep, just don't sleep, forehead. Just, easy peasy, just don't sleep. There you go, problem solved. But no, like I was gonna start an hour ago, but truthfully, there were still people here. So he like my brother hasn't gone to work yet, uh, which is why I wanted to start a little bit later because I didn't want to like accidentally wake him up. But I think he has to get up for work in like 20 minutes anyways or something. So I think I'm fine. I think I'm chill to like ball. Um, and if not, then I will apologize to him later. But yeah, on days that I know for a fact I could stream earlier, I'll definitely start earlier. Just so we could actually like ball. But yeah, I think the schedule's gonna change drastically for streaming. I'm gonna start doing morning streams I'm still gonna do 5 days a week once I'm a little bit more settled in. I think starting next week we should be good. Like I said, I said, dude. I mean, he'll wake up, so you can tell him in a bit. I'm sure he'll come say hi real quick. We'll have a lot more streams with him. There will be a lot more stream. We're already planning some stuff out. There's going to be a lot more streams with Grilled Cheese Guy coming real soon. And maybe potentially we'll do a stream with Pixel Dad and Grilled Cheese Guy. And maybe featuring Pixel Sister. We'll see. I'm trying to cook up something here. Maybe in the future we'll get a silly little stream. I think it'll be fun. But like Raid, Raid, you have a perfect opportunity right here. Someone send this to Raid right now. That tell them they got a super fan and two dudes who don't know anything about it, and we can make something happen. But no, there's a. I was thinking doing a few things. I have a few like ideas that I think would possibly be fun to do. Obviously, it would depend on if my dad wanted to even play, but my dad's a little bit of a gamer. My dad's a little bit of a gamer, so maybe potentially it's not too far fetched that we could have a Pixel plus Pixel Dad plus Grilled Cheese Guy stream of sorts. At the very least, I think it'll be funny, or it'll either be pain or funny, but it'll be interesting to say the least. But I'm excited for it. Uh, Again, nothing set in stone because I didn't first convince my dad to be willing enough to play something on stream. So we'll see what we do with that. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for it. Also, Straps, I see that you put songs in. Do you want me to just skip to the song, or do you just want to slug it out because this is almost over? Castle Crashers and the new Marvel Cosmic Side Shoulder. I was gonna say, I think if anything, I know that there's because my dad has. I'm in his like man cave basically. He has a bunch of arcade machines already set up. Like my dad loves art. He has a Street Fighter 2 arcade machine. He has a I think it's Streets of Rage arcade machine or something similar to Streets of Rage. And then he has something else. Pac-Man. He has a Pac-Man arcade machine. Um, in this little like man cave that I'm in. So it's not far fetched that we could do like a beat 'em up. Uh, I know that there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one that he used to play as a kid at the arcade, and I think I saw it on Steam. Maybe we could even do that. That'd be kind of baller. Uh, but I have been seeing the TME time turtles exactly. I have seen the Marvel one though. The Marvel one looks really good. The artwork, fire. I really want to buy it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I'm so tempted to just press the funny button right now and buy it. Because it looks so good. But I, I don't know why I'm nervous. Why am I still nervous? And I do this all the time. I'm a yapper. I stream. I don't know why I feel like. I guess maybe because my brother still hasn't got to work. I don't know. Because I don't talk loud, so he's probably awake. But it feels weird. Also, too, like just the way I'm set up here. I think it's a contributing factor to it. But I have these weird like I'm getting like a weird sense of anxiety streaming, which makes no sense. If anything, it should have been worse at my old house. I think it's just I think there's a lot that's just accumulating to these weird ass emotions I'm feeling. But again, I'll get into it. I'm kind of just waiting for a little bit of people to, if anyone even shows up. Maybe I'm washed. Maybe I'm washed plus unk. Because it's been like a week. That's what I feel right now, anyways. Um, but yeah, I was gonna wait for a few people to see if maybe anyone else ended up tuning in because I don't really want to like. Once I talk about the yap, I'm not gonna get into it again, if that makes sense. Like, it's gonna be a one and done serious conversation. We're just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna explain what's going on with it, why I moved, and why it was so sudden of a move. And then I'm not gonna get back into it because, like, don't really want to get back into it. Does that make sense? Um, but if no one shows up, then I'll just talk about it in a bit. But yeah, it is. I will say at the very least, having moved, it's I'm a lot more happy, a lot more comfortable. I'm genuinely like not stressed anymore, which was a very big like thing. Unfortunately, in my last household, it was just very constant shit going down every single time. Uh, like for a very long time. And so I was just not in a good like kind of spot. And a lot of people were, but again, I don't want to like get super into detail to talk about it. Uh, quite yet. Maybe the next soon. TM. Um, but yeah, no, I really want to do something with like TMNT and or uh like Marvel something. I was also thinking, I don't know how I'm gonna get these games, but I think playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance one day on stream with my brother would be fun. Because we used to love Marvel Ultimate Alliance as kids. Like, that was like one of our favorite games. I don't know if they're on Steam though. And I don't know if they're on Xbox either. But I think like that was a fun game. I would love to play something like that again. Or just kind of do more, kind of branch out into more things eventually. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But how are your straps? How have you been, Mister? I see that you have changed your profile picture on Discord, which is crazy because I thought you were gonna leak the new drip. What is playing? Wait, is this the song you requested? What is playing? Oh, it's Pearl Jam. Is Pearl Jam the people that made Black Betty? I don't think so, right? I don't actually remember. Also, streaming so early in the morning, I will say, feels they didn't. Who was the one that made Black Betty? I thought it was Pearl Jam. Am I misremembering what? They did a banger called Jeremy. Who made Black Betty? I am I misremembering the band like super crazy? Because I know the song Black Betty, but I don't remember the band that made it. Also, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It, sorry, Black Betty. I don't Caravan Palace. Is that the name of the band? What the heck? Also, massive. That does, okay. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's lost. I guess we'll either see if this is a banger or not. Welcome in, Monk. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good day slash night slash time of the year. Guys, can you believe it? It's almost Christmas. Christmas. It's only a week away. It's crazy how we're in December. That's so gross. You got you got part of it right. Wait. Who the heck is Caravan Palace then? I don't know who that is. This better go fire. Caravan Palace. They're in the freaking court right now. My brother just texted me saying I'm loud. I knew my brother was gonna get woken up for this. My fault, son. I don't know how I feel about this compared to the other one. I hmm. I I don't know how I feel about this one. This one's kind of not the best. Is this the original song? I think I think the piano's throwing me off. I feel like the pianos or like the keyboard. I don't know. I don't like this one. Maybe it's just maybe the other one's just more iconic to me. But skip to this. We could do that. That's easy. There we go. That one was a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like that one. Where have I heard this before? I don't. I don't remember where I've heard this before. Is this just? I'm thinking of Ratatouille. It's definitely not Ratatouille. It is absolutely not Ratatouille where I've heard this. It's kind of a banger. I'm trying to be like more quiet now because my brother texted me saying I was loud. But like at the same time, I don't even know when he goes into work. So it's like maybe I started stream too early. Maybe I fucked up. I should have asked him. Because then I could have prepared a little bit more so that way I know when it's like cool to talk. But oops. I thought he was gonna go in at like 9 or something. I thought it was. That's why I was like, okay, it's 8:30. He's probably up. He's probably doing shit. Straps, if I get yelled at, you gotta tell him that it wasn't my fault. You gotta tell him my fault, sign. This is a very. I had trouble with my volume with my headset. I just got used to keeping one ear. Well, the issue isn't that, like, I'm not really speaking louder because of the headset. I'm speaking louder because, like, I'm just yapping. And also because, like, I don't want to have, like, no energy while I'm, like, talking, you know? So I'm trying to speak more enthusiastically. Because otherwise, if I talk regularly, it kind of sounds like I'm like super monotone and uninterested. So it's like that's just like a stream thing. But also like again, I'm in the living room, so there's a lot of like reverb slash like echo. Like there's no soundproofing for where I'm at all. I'm in a giant open space, and like even though the house is decent size, it's still like I'm not that far off from my brother's room, so it's just a combination. But that's why I wanted to start at a time where I thought he was like, "Wait, is this on your sleeve?" Oh yeah, shit. uh, I wanted to start at a time where I thought he was gonna be up. I did not. Then now that I think about it, I didn't even ask him what time he was going in. I just saw what time he gets off of work. Oops. We got some bangers at least, so. Oh my gosh, my voice is dying already. Once my brother is gone, I'll definitely like up my enthusiasm and attitude more again. Uh, and in the future, I just will stream when it's like for sure. When it's for sure, we're good to go. That's gonna be the one thing I need to figure out. Is like schedule wise for stream. I need to figure out when would be good times to do certain stuff because like on days that my brother is not at work, I'm not too worried about it because he kind of wakes up early anyways and does shit. But like on days when he has to work, this is why again I want to do like stuff in the morning because in the morning no one's here, you know. Uh, but like yeah, if I do stuff in the afternoon, then everyone's here. And I can't really tell them, but like, please don't make noise while I stream and be silly on the internet for hours on end, one, it's on my house. Two, it's like, yeah, it's just on my house. So it's like, yeah, I need to find the time that's good for streams and stuff. But doing okay, I think if I still get over whatever else. Oh wait, that's good. At least you're getting over it. Yeah, I remember you saying you were sick, or like you had something, so you couldn't even eat food, right? R.I.P. Fallen soldier. Man, it feels really surreal to like stream and do stuff again. Again, I'm trying to like self-consciously, which isn't ever working. Be a little bit more quiet, but I'm trying to be more quiet. I went 3 days without eating. I disliked it. Wait, 3 days? You wait 3 whole freaking days without eating? That's crazy. I'm back, Victor. Welcome in, Brooklyn. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're vibing today. I'm saying, oh, that's not good. I hope you feel better soon. Why are you guys all getting sick? You guys gotta eat your vitamin C or something. Is that how, if vitamin C? Oh, wait, oh, that's really not good. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I hope you feel better. Is it like a stomach bug you got going on? Like what's wrong? That's not very funsies. Stomach bugs are ass. They're like one of the worst things that you could experience. It sucks how like one thing going wrong in your stomach can fuck up your entire day and you just or like week. I'm altogether uncomfortable with that. Have you been? The dogs are awesome. They, one of them, one of them, you guys might hear the pitter patter every now and then. Because she's in the house 24/7. She's running around right now, so you might even hear her like go a little crazy. She has this chew toy that she's been attacking nonstop. Um, so she's been going a little crazy, a little silly, but she's been awesome. She's super cool. The other two dogs, I don't like dogs. Fair. Too scary for me. They're little sweethearts. They're a bunch of little silly goobers. Is this chains? Is this the chain thing? Yeah, it is. Fire. Banger song. This is peak music right here. But yeah, like the dogs are definitely not scary. Like, well, to me, I sang this for my concert last year. Wait, that's kind of fire. That's kind of fire. Also, I'm trying to. It doesn't work. My brother's already definitely gonna be mad at me later. Uh, but like, my brother. I was trying to be more quiet because my brother. I don't know what he goes. A dog scares me. The reason why is because they're very fast. Have you been chased by dogs, Brooklyn? It's, I feel like that's. I feel like you got trauma associated. Welcome in, Chloe. I hope you're doing good.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend has gone down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map. Go to the mark sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today.
Red, already with the brain rock. Can you explain this title in Fortnite terms? Yeah, so basically, Season 8 of Fortnite just dropped. We're about to go explore the new maps. We drop in Tilted. And we have nothing but a gold scar in our backpack. And we're picking up the battle bus pieces. I think that's a thing. I think the battle bus it got blown up. Nah, we're cooked. Nah, we're vibing. Actually, we're thriving so crazy right now. Wow, let me do some shoutouts. Let me shout out my boy Swag. Shout out my goat. Okay, that almost didn't work. That was about to piss me off. And then I think I should be able to also shout out Bear, right? I think. Is it gonna work? Okay, cool. It worked. Awesome. Perfect. I'm glad that it didn't fuck up. Because if it had fucked up, I would have cried. I would have died. But yeah, welcome in, guys. How are you guys doing? Okay, wait. You said you got chased. Can you explain the title for welcome back? Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate you. I appreciate the third as well. It feels really weird to be back. It feels so like. It feels so weird to stream after not having done so. It's a new pixel. Basically, we will be getting a new pixel soon. 2.0 coming in sometime before the end of this month. In my childhood, I lived in a neighborhood where they all owned big dogs. I used to get chased down the street by them. One actually bit my leg. I still have the scar. That's okay. I understand. I understand why you're scared of dog. I'm so upset I lost my 19-day streak. I'm surprised you did. It's tragic, but I appreciate the fact that you had one to begin with. Also, I got you, Swag. I got you with the shouty. It's because you streamed twice. Okay, technically, the first no, yeah, but that wasn't my fault. What that may be a reoccurring. Wait. That may be a reoccurring thing though, because I don't know how we're doing with this internet. There's a lot of testing that we're gonna have to be doing. One of them is making sure that I start stream later. That way, my brother doesn't text me that I'm too loud. that I, if I had known what time he goes in, it would have been a whole different story. That's my fault. I should have asked beforehand. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna stream today. That was so loud. Oh my goodness. I don't miss that, that's for sure. Um, I wasn't gonna stream today. I wasn't gonna start streaming again until next month. But my dad told me like 4 times yesterday, yo, test the internet, see if it works for you. Uh, see if it works for you, because otherwise, if not, we'll upgrade. And she told me to do it yesterday, but it was like, I didn't want to do a random like stream yesterday at 7 p.m. for like 30 minutes just to test stuff. Uh, so I was like, I was not going to stream today at all. It was super unplanned. Um, but yeah, I'm doing it's a test stream mostly, primarily. Hold on, missing. Internet went boom, yeah, and we did kind of blow up. Tell me you'll make it up to him by making. Funny enough, he's been telling me that he wants to make me a fire grilled cheese one day. So maybe I'll do a grilled cheese review of grilled cheese guy grilled cheese firsthand in real time. And if it's ass, you guys have to boo at him. Boo this man. My stomach low key hurts, so I'm gonna be back later again. I'm gonna make some gumbo. I feel like tummy issues and gumbo is a bad combo. Would that not make your stomach hurt more? I feel like that would potentially. It's not, I swear. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, sure. I feel like a nice warm combo when it's cold and I'm sick is the perfect combo. I'm gonna sound real stupid right now, and it's because I am. What exactly is gumbo? I've heard it. I've never had it before. I've only ever seen it in things, and then I've heard of it, and don't do that to me. You're stupid. Yeah, just a little bit, just a smidge. How are you, stranger? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're vibing. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. But yeah, I just have some uncultured. It's I'm uncultured. I don't know. It's kind of like a stew, but it's not a stew. Gumbo is kind of like its own genre food because there's different kinds of it. Yeah, I've never had gumbo. I know like vaguely what it is. I know that it has like a bunch of stuff in it, but like, what's it usually consist of? Is this religious, man? I am. I am. I am. I am. Fire. Just, I still, I still feel so bad because I don't know what time my brother is supposed to wake up. That's my fault. Um, in the future, stream will be determined and dictated based off of, based off of when my house is more not asleep. Usually has chicken sausage okra. Is it okra or okra? Scrape, seasonings, and rice. Place close to me does rice, the Holy Trinity, shrimp, and sauce. What is okra? What the heck is the Holy Trinity? You guys get the Lord, the Savior, and I don't remember what the actual Holy Trinity is anymore. It's like the Lord, the Savior, and the something. The Spirit? The Spirit. Yeah, yeah, there you go. you, you guys get that, y'all gumbo? What do you eat? Onion and that's one ingredient. Isn't a Trinity supposed to be three? I thought Trinity means three. And it does have fire though. That sounds like a onion, celery, green bell. Oh, that's pretty fire. That sounds pretty good.
Huh?
Debating if I should save it for VIP or furry just to see what it does. Swag, I'm gonna keep it real with you. None of them are super grand and exaggerated. Not yet, anyways. I don't really have any. I don't have any plans for like. Well, the furry. I can give you context. I can I can give you context to what the furry is. The VIP one, obviously you'll get VIP, right? But like, I have a plan for the VIP thing as well. But the furry one, the furry one's a scam for sure, 100%. That one, literally just because of straps being an asshole. Yeah, that's it. That's literally all the furry one does. It doesn't do shit. Straps just wanted me to add a command that makes me say I'm a furry. That's all he got. Da Vinci's notebook. Enormous
Huh?
penis. Wait, okay, I had to hear the song. We had to hear the song. What is this? What is enormous penis? And why does welcome back, babe? This is what is this? Enormous penis, Da Vinci's notebook. We'll be listening to my recommendation. I appreciate you, bear. What is this song? Should we add this to the Spotify stream playlist? I gotta add this. This is being added immediately to the stream playlist. This is kind of a banger, I fear. Remind me to draw you too. Oh yeah, okay. I will try to remind you. Assuming I don't. What the fuck? Doesn't throw me off so bad. This kind of slaps though. Ironically, kind of goes crazy. Can we get some freaking pixel wags? Why did it delete my favorite emotes again? That's so stupid. Yeah, add all my emotes and shit. Oh, guys, by the way, I was to ask, should I commission more emotes like today? Like should I right after stream? Should I commission more emotes? Because low key, I'm kind of thinking I should. I have lots of ideas for I have lots of ideas for emotes. There's a few artists that I saw that are doing pretty like decent prices too. Assuming or at least like sub badges and stuff. I could maybe get one for me exploding. I don't know how I would do it. I have somewhat of an idea. I think maybe we could do it for like a bit badge. Because I was gonna do bit emotes as well and bit badges. Uh, I think I was gonna commission those. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. What the hell? I'm sorry. What? What? You know, looking at the queue for the song I'm about to play after this, I, I, I think it'll be really funny, to say the very least. That's well, at least the good. Oh wait, I forgot. Did you guys see the new redeem that I added for you guys on Thanksgiving? I forgot. Did you guys see? Did you guys see the? You were close. You were close to the word. I don't think I added Gooner as a word.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man.
Yeah, that was arguably the worst thing I've ever added to stream. Arguably the worst thing I've ever added to stream. By far. I was gonna leave, but low key, don't have ingredients for gum. Can we play the world's saddest violin? Can we get a feel sad for that? Also, Spotify Rap just came out and did the thing. Should we in real time? I bet your Bear is confused as hell while washing her dishes. I think Bear is from the amount of times that Bear's been in my stream. At the very least, expects random bullshit. there's no way that someone could watch my stuff and not expect extreme amounts of brain rot. I feel like that's just a given at this point in my stuff. Also, do you guys should we do a live reaction of my Spotify Wrapped? How I wish I could type right. What do you mean, Bear? What do you mean by that? Wait, how do I look at my Spotify Wrapped thing? Where's that at? What do you guys think your Spotify's are looking like? What do you guys think your Spotify's are looking like? My girlfriend's coming over to take care of me. W girlfriend. That's honestly that's very very awesome of her. Kind of pog even. Top artist is gonna be Limp Bizkit or Wait, do you listen to Limp Bizkit like that? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of fire. Where the heck is the Spotify Wrapped? Limp Bizkit is my favorite band. Fair enough. You can't go
Huh?
wrong. You can't go wrong. Green Day also goes crazy. Where's I'm trying to find the freaking Spotify Wrapped thing. Where is it? Well, you got that at least. At least that one worked. These are all bangers. My brother actually, when he was when he was 8 years old, I think, or 9, uh, he, uh, he got pulled up on stage to sing a Green Day song. I forgot what song at the time. But yeah, he got pulled up. He got pulled up on stage at a Green Day concert. That was kind of fire. Peak memory
Huh?
childhood. Peak memory for him. Yeah, my brother went to a Green Day concert when he was younger, for his birthday, and he got pulled up on stage and he sung. I don't remember if it was Holiday or if it was something else. Your brother might accidentally fell down 10 feet, just accidentally. Well, are you threatening my brother, Brooklyn? Why are you threatening my brother? The way my responses are so delayed. It'd be like that sometimes. Is this the song that? What is this? This isn't what you put in the thing, right? What? This is Bear's song. Bear, you put this song? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That's definitely a strap thing for sure. I was like, Bear, what the hell was that? I'm used to brain rot, but coming from you, that's crazy. I never would have expected that. I never would have expected the brain rot from Bear. You know, funny enough, I didn't know about this. You're gonna hate me for this, Brooklyn, and I do apologize for this. But I didn't know about Limp Bizkit until like 2 years ago. I had unironically like I had not unironically, but I had not heard a song about them or from them. And then when I realized, like the era of jams that I missed out on, kind of wanted to cry a little bit. I'm not gonna, my voice is dying. Why? What the heck? Dude loves Steven. Yeah, I just want to suck on Rafi's toes. But yeah, I do apologize for my crime of not knowing who Limp Bizkit is. Wait, why do you? I'm scrolling up a little bit. Oh, I see why you put AO. I see why you put AO. Never mind. What more brain rot? Perhaps I feel like that's every time I do anything on stream. It's, how much work can you provide? I fear for this, but whatever. Right. Okay, and also so you're saying you're just predicting my brother's future. Fair enough. He told me I have to go 2 weeks. Well, you could always lie. You could put like those things in like the soles of your shoes or something. That's efficient. If you can't ride if you're not tall enough to ride the ride, you can always lie. He's not gonna bring me if I'm too short because then we'll be getting crushed in the splash. There's what the heck is what what Waka Rolling Girls. Also, I apologize if you guys heard a bunch of like mic noises. What the hell is Rolling Girls? I think song it's a song request. Hello, Brooklyn girlfriend. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I don't know. I don't know your girlfriend's name, so I will only refer to them as Brooklyn girlfriend. that, that is now their name. I dubbed the Brooklyn girlfriend or girlfriend, however you want to pronounce it. One of the two. Legal name drop. I didn't. This is a long song. This is. This is a. I didn't realize how long this song was. That's crazy. Wait, that's a fire emote. That's. I love my girlfriend. She bought me Takis. What kind though? What flavor? What flavor of Takis? This is a very Fuego. I'm a fake fan. That's just the regular ones, right? That's like the default. The purple bag. Okay, I've never had Takis in my life. If I'm if I'm being so for real, never had them in my life. Hollow. Snaps also says hollow.
Did they? Where?
Guys, grilled cheese guy right next to me. Do you guys want to say words to him? Do you guys have anything you want to say, grilled cheese guy? I love Taki so bad I ate my Taki bouquet in 2 days.
Was that strap?
You had a bouquet? You had a bouquet? Is it the one who met Limp Biscuit? No, no. This is grilled cheese guy.
Who met the Andrew?
Yeah, no, that's.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry. Strap is sick?
He was sicker. He's feeling better though. No, now you guys, my brother just thinks my older brother's name, but that's fine. It's whatever.
Well, they don't know how many brothers you have.
I told us.
Shut up.
Grilled cheese, yeah. Who the fuck is grilled cheese guy? That's my brother. Certified grilled cheese guy here. Can I eat your brother? Brother, they want to know if they're allowed to eat you. He ignored me. I hope he fucking dies. He just straight up ignored me. Fuck that guy. He's grilled cheese. He is. That sounds saucy. What?
What?
Check DMs? Okay, I'm checking DMs. What do we got? What's all this then? What's all this over here? Brooklyn, you ate all of that in 2 days? That am I allowed to show this? Actually, well, I guess if you want to, would you mind posting this in the server? Did you ate that in 2 days? That's a lot. That that Brooklyn, that's what channel? Touchgrass is the IRL channel. If I wake up before they stop. If I wake up before they stop today, I want a voice to make you from Wawa. I'm sorry, chef. You did what in your cup? What did you did what now? But it's kind of like me and my girlfriend's kid. What moist make? Don't yell at me. First of all, that's crazy. Oh, guys, I repeat, the dog going crazy right now. She just got the first Zoom. she she just got the first Zoom acquired. Maybe you guys will hear more. Reason I say that is because we're 14 years apart. I have two sisters on my mom's side. I have two sisters on my mom's side who, they are. I think I'm 20 and then 23 years older than both of them, respectively. Or like that kind of ballpark range.
Huh?
Yeah, it's really. I've only met them twice because I'm not close to my mom like that. And we just don't live super close together. Um, and the first time I met my baby sister on that side, I met her for the very first time ever 2 years ago when she was like 2 years old, and when she saw me, she immediately cried and ran away and ran outside the house to go look for her dad. She cried in terror and screamed. Bread, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, bread soaked in gravy, stuffing, turkey, cranberry sauce, bread in that order. Wait, oh, that's what the voice figure is. I was like, Straps, did you just give us your order? Did you just give us your order of food? Like, what was that? So it's bread, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, bread, but soaked in gravy, stuffing, turkey, more cranberry sauce, bread. Wait, is this a sandwich? Is that, oh, okay, that makes sense. That, I understand now. But the brother ripped my earring out of my ear and then ran away the first time I saw it. Dude, little kids are evil. Little kids are kind of diabolical. It was really funny though. Like, And then, like, again, my little sister didn't, like, she didn't know who I was. That was the first time she ever met me. And I don't look at all like any of my other brothers. None of my brothers can grow facial hair. On my mom's side, like, at all. None of them. And I have a lot of facial hair. And so, like, I do not look anywhere remotely close to, to my brothers. And all the dudes that she's surrounded with also don't have facial hair. A lot of them have baby faces. So when she saw me, I think she saw like a fucking like a beast and just ran, skedaddled. She did run. She screamed in terror. And then I tried saying hi to her, and then my mom was like, "This is your older brother. Be nice." And she looked at me like I was the fucking boogeyman. It was kind of funny. It was honestly peak memory of mine. I'd rather be pregnant than be sick. That's crazy. What the heck is this song? They just posted my musical theater choreo watching it? I can't. I can't. What is this song? I'm trying to I'm trying to understand what the song is. It's a Miku? Wait, is it Miku? That makes sense. That checks out. This is not Miku. This is Rolling Girls by Wawaka. Wawaka? Wa. This is the song that Brooklyn didn't get requested, but wanted to request something similar. Gucci. That okay? Gucci goes kind of crazy though. Bear, is that considered racism towards Miku? Is that considered? Are you being racist towards Miku right now? You're saying they sound the same? That's crazy. I feel like that's a crime. There's a song called Shia LaBeouf Live. What the heck's Shia LaBeouf doing in her music? Okay, now that my brother is, I think I just saw him outside in his work uniform, so I imagine he's about to skedaddle and get to work. Which means I can actually, like, not have to worry about being super self-conscious about what I'm saying. At least in terms of, like, how loud I am. Granted, when he texted me saying I was too loud, it was already too late. Because at that point, I was just like, oops, my fault. But now I can kind of get more into emotion of, like, how I usually yap and say words. Now we can do a little bit of freaking gaming. When we get to it, you'll understand. Okay, fair enough. How is the stream looking, by the way, guys? How is it? How are we feeling with the like? Is there lag? Is there delay? Is it fuzzy quality? Is how I need to know how the internet is doing. How I played the Marvel Cosmic game this morning. Lots of fun. Is it really good? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's like $20 right now, right? I kind of want to buy it. 20 doubloons, I could do that. That was hilarious. I'm gonna enjoy being the Little Mermaid so much. That's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for you. But how are we feeling with the internet? Is there any is the internet buffering? Is stream buffering? Is stream getting like shit quality? I didn't know because I'm trying to stress test a few things. It's really good. Okay. Because my dad wants me to know. He wants me to like I test some stuff. I'm actually gonna do a speed test right now too, because I wanna. I'm trying to stress test a lot of things to see if it can handle like streaming well enough. So we'll see what we got going on here. Um, because my dad, and the reason I'm trying to make sure is because like if I need to upgrade the like just better internet as a whole, then the goal is to like start that process today, basically. So we'll see what we got going on here. I think I think we're kind of doing a little bit of freaking gaming though, just a wee bit of balling. Hey, my mind is right at the bottom of your screen. And there's technically two of them, so which one? There's three actually. You you have your choice of Virgil, Dante, and Sonic. So which one is your man? Dante. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, upload seems pretty decent. Download seems pretty good too. I think we're good, at least for that. The one who's all over my entire account. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that. I forgot that you had that's Brooklyn, you have really bad luck with song requests, it seems. It seems like it might be a little racist towards you. Get this clinker out of here. It's not working. It's not doing it. It really is. It is not. It is not cooperating with you. That's crazy. I'm getting soup made for me right. What kind of soup? Is Brooklyn girlfriend a legal name, by the way? Are they making soup? Chicken noodle. That's fire. Brooklyn Brooklyn girlfriend. Legal name, by the way. That's, I have to do that every time I say that now. That's kind of. And I haven't had chicken noodle soup in so long. She's not as good of a cook as I am, but she tried. That's fun. That's mean. That's crazy. She's out here trying her best for you, Brooklyn, and you're like she's alright. That's crazy. For her to make chicken noodle soup and then you to be like, it's alright. That's crazy. I feel like if I were Brooklyn girlfriend, legal name, by the way, I had to immediately start beating your ass. I am the cook of the relationship. I don't know why, but I just imagined you as tall as Ratatouille himself, and then like and being in Brooklyn girlfriend legal name by the way, the hat and cooking. I don't know why I imagined that. I just did. Good day. I haven't seen Ratatouille in like 4 years. I think it's just because you said I'm the cook of the relationship, and I just immediately thought of the movie. I've never seen another movie about someone else bragging about being the cook. Back when we were in school, she was in the art club and I was in cooking. Or I was cooking. Wait, and what do you mean you took like culinary? Like culinary classes? That's like are you, I never knew that you were allowed to even make like cooking. There's a cooking club. What the hell kind of school did you go to? What is... Did your school... No, not at all. And it had like a culinary thing, but it just had ovens. Ovens and like that was it. People weren't even allowed to use the ovens. They had to have a teacher at all times. There was never like a cooking. I went to a public academy. That sounds fancy as fuck. Just the fact that it's an academy. What do you mean by that? There's upgrades to school now. This isn't like a high school, right? I'm assuming this is like. Are you talking about like college? Or are you talking about like what are you talking about here? Because when you said school, I'm imagining like middle school to high school. But if you're talking about college, then I guess it's like a whole different thing. This was high school. This right here, great song to get high-anized to. Fair enough. I'm going to college next year. I took a break. Wait, Brooklyn, you started doing like plays and stuff before you even went to college? That's kind of crazy. I had my college. I had to get my college fund, but now I have it. Nice. That's kind of awesome. Are you going to college for are you going to college for like musical theater? Okay, that was. I guess that makes sense. I was gonna say like theater in general or like art stuff, but it does make sense for it to be musical theater. That'll be awesome. I hope it goes well for you. That's kind of freaking pog. But yeah, that's so interesting that you went to college or you've started doing theater, doing all this like pretty cool stuff before even going into a college. Because usually I feel like that's kind of like the gateway to being able to do these things, right? At least that's what I've heard from other friends that also do theater. Is that like they had to go to college for it first? I've actually been doing musical theater shows since third grade. Damn, so you've just been doing it. Okay, my fault, time. That's kind of freaking cool, though. Is this what is? Okay, now we're on Autobahn and Gucci. I was like, what's happening now? What are we bowling here? What's going on here? Um, I guess now we can kind of yap a little bit. Hold on, I'm pressing buttons. I don't know which buttons I'm pressing. I'm panicking. There we go. I guess now we can kind of yap a little bit about like a little bit of why I moved. I probably should because I want to just get it over with. Kind of rip the band-aid off. Then we can move on and then never worry about it again. Once we yap about it, that'll be it. My theater director, who funny enough used to be my teacher. Wait, hold on. My theater director, who funny enough used to be my teacher back in high school, or back in school, enrolled me into a theater program. So now I do theater a lot more now. I don't think I understood what that meant at all. My theater director, so okay, director who was your teacher, enrolled me into her theater program. Okay, I understand. I got there. It took me a second, but I got there. Don't oh lord me, Brooklyn. It's been a long week, okay? I have lost a very large amount of brain, and an even larger amount of I'm silly, okay? Don't you dare judge me for being stupid. That's rude. I don't think that was the song that you requested. We were cooking. That scares me. I'm not gonna lie, that scares me a little bit. I worked at mom and pop restaurants since I was a kid, kept up when I got older. I completely forgot that. I'm gonna be adding a lot more stuff, by the way. Now that I can kind of focus a little bit more on streaming and not have to worry about it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna stream today, but I just wanted to test the internet. Um. um. Yeah, I wanted to test the internet, make sure that we could actually like do okay. Damn, its song request is fucking up. That's crazy.
Huh?
Song request is fucking up like crazy. Mr. Salmon Peak, it is peak. It is a good song. But yeah, I wanted to test the internet today. That's the only reason I'm really streaming today. Otherwise, I wasn't gonna do it till next week. But I do. I now understand what the Shia LaBeouf song is. But yeah. So also, there's someone sneezed in the background. I don't know who it was, but if you guys heard that, I apologize. Like I said, I wasn't gonna stream today. It was very unplanned, but I wanted to stream to test the internet to see if I could do it going forward. So next week we'll go back to consistent streams and stuff and do our regular stuff. But I do want to talk about moving and. That was so rude. I want to talk about moving and why I had to move, and again I want to just kind of rip the band-aid off and get that over with. But the gist of it is, I was also like to anyone who has like any form of mental abuse. So I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna pause the music because we are gonna get a little serious here. Uh, but I wanna just yeah about this real quick. We're gonna rip the bandit off. First of all, to anyone who has any form of like abuse going on, mental, physical, emotional, definitely try your best to get out of there because it's not good, right? No, that doesn't need to be said, but it's a very obvious thing. But I had to move. I got kicked out of my house in 2 days. Literally from Friday to Sunday. I got kicked out of my old house. Now this house was not a good house at all. It was a very toxic household. It was actually like, yeah, it was like right after Thanksgiving, shit went down tremendously at my house. Uh, I have a lot of really shitty family. I talked about this on Thursday, and I talked about this on Wednesday. I have a lot of really shitty family. And it's something that it escalated to a point where it was really, really bad. For the past, I want to say, it's like since May of this year. Since May or April of this year. The household I used to live in was like progressively more and more toxic. Um, one of my family members who I truthfully don't consider family anymore at this point for a lot of reasons, and you guys won't understand why. Uh, they attacked one of my aunts back in like April or around May. I forgot exactly when this was. Uh, but it caused a lot of shit to just escalate. Really, right? See ya. Bye, grilled cheese guy.
Do your watchdog son.
Yeah, I will. Guys, say bye to grilled cheese guy. He's leaving. He says bye, chat. No more grilled cheeses for today. um, but yeah, in around April or May, one of my very shitty family members attacked one of my aunts. This was during a trip that they took. They went onto a family vacation. It was a large part of my family. They went on a vacation while on a cruise ship. This very shitty family member attacked one of my aunts. This then escalated into a scenario where I used to live with my grandma. The household I used to live in was my grandma's house. She severely favorites this really shitty family member. So after that incident in May during that vacation, she basically essentially like really flipped the whole dynamic of the family around. She caused everyone to just start shit with that aunt. And put whatever fucking brain worms and evil thoughts into my grandma that she could, and made my grandma proceed to hate this aunt, and that just caused a lot of drama. And then as months went by, more and more, that household grew very toxic. My grandma has said a lot of awful shit to me, like a lot of awful shit to me, which I'll get into some of that at a later point. I'm mostly unaffected by anything said or done to me. There's people that have not liked me for a lot of reasons, just growing up in general. So, like, I don't care if people don't particularly like me, right? I don't think anyone should care if people don't particularly like them. I don't think people should care if how people perceive you, ultimately, right? But when it is your family, it kind of fucking blows. And for the most part, I am okay with people, family or otherwise, not liking me for one reason or another. And I've had shit said to me my whole life. And there's nothing anyone could say to me that I haven't said to myself, or have had others say. So, for the most part, words don't really affect me. It still grew to a point, though, where ever since, again, around May, ever since then, every single day was verbal harassment and verbal arguments from my grandma towards me. Just constantly saying shit to me, bickering with me, like starting arguments with me, starting a bunch of shit with me. And that was a daily process. That was like there was a single day that there was not a break of it. So I said this in my Discord when I made the announcement for stuff. It was streaming has always been very much an outlet to do stuff for me. Ever since I was a kid, it was my way of being able to like kind of forget about the real world and do stuff. Because I started streaming back when I was 16. Or no, sorry, 18. I started streaming back when I was 18, and for a lot of it, it was again just an escape. And obviously, for a lot of health reasons, I stopped for a very long time and didn't come back until this year. When I had started streaming last year, it was already still like an issue because even though it really escalated in May, like arguing constantly in the house, my grandma's been saying shit to me for years. The worst thing that she has ever said to me, which is the only thing that has ever affected me, has been back in 2021. I will never forget this. One day she had it was really fucked up. This was a low blow. But right after I had split up with my previous partner, my grandma had told me, uh, look, you shouldn't blame her because ultimately, no one would ever want to date or be with someone who they have to do everything for. So you shouldn't blame her. It's not her fault. Just know that it's basically your fault. Uh, that is what she said to me. That is the only thing that has ever affected me. I feel like for pretty fucking obvious reasons, right? Um, and so that was a very reoccurring topic that she would bring up very often. Throughout the years, just in general. That was like the most reoccurring sentence constantly. So it was always an issue of like just arguing and bickering and doing shit, right? Um, which blows. It really sucks. But ultimately, again, aside from that specific line that you would love to drop, nothing else really affected me. It didn't really kind of. I built thick enough skin to not really care, right? But that was a very conscious thing. So when I started streaming again last year, it was very much still an outlet to kind of just escaping shit, because otherwise I had no outlet at all. And so that's why I made the post yesterday when I thanked everyone for the amount of support that I've gotten on stream. Um, because truly it does mean a lot to me. It means a lot to me that I could be silly on the internet and people have enjoyed it to some capacity. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's okay. Again, I'm in a better place now, thankfully. But um, yeah, this is why I wanted to thank you guys yesterday because it does mean a lot. It means a lot that you guys find me entertaining enough or find me whatever it is you guys find me, to be able to do this and kind of distract myself. So yeah, I'm very grateful to you guys. I'm extraordinarily grateful to be able to have done this and do this and continue to do this in the future for as long as I'm able to. Um, I always quote this from SpongeBob the Musical: "Life is a horrible place of pain and sorrow and object misery." It really is. It really is. It's a good quote. Um, but ultimately, what caused this very extreme action? Again, I'm talking about my piece for now because I was only ever mentally or like emotionally and verbally abused, which is still abuse. It's not less, right? But it's it's still abuse regardless. But for me personally, I was only ever emotionally and mentally like sent. It was that, right. Um, but so for a very long time, streaming was my outlet, and again, I'm very grateful to you guys. However, what caused the extreme change and why I stopped streaming for a few days and why I had to move out. That same really shitty family member that attacked my aunt on the cruise during the vacation attacked my other aunt who I still live with. She attacked my aunt, and my other aunt has um she has a failing heart. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She's not doing the best. And so this really shitty family member assaulted her. Uh, and obviously that's not fucking okay at all. But my grandma just kind of encouraged it because this happened in her house because I lived with my aunt and my grandma, and my grandma was completely okay with the fact that this shitty family member assaulted my aunt and encouraged it even. She it had caused this to escalate to a degree because every single day my grandma would start shit and just purposely start like arguments with my aunt, and my aunt never argued back, but she would lie and tell everyone that my aunt's being awful and horrendous to her and a bunch of other bullshit. And so after Thanksgiving, they had found pictures posted of all of us at Thanksgiving, and then that caused the really shitty family member to assault my aunt. Out of whatever reason, for whatever reason, she decided to just be even more of a piece of shit. That she just did it. And so again, it didn't help that my grandma was encouraging this behavior, and wanting it to happen. And so me and her had to move out very quickly because she's already not doing too good. She has gone to the hospital just last week, several times to the hospital, to the emergency room, because her heart is literally failing. Like, I don't know why the fuck someone in their right mind would attack someone who has this condition, but it happened. So my aunt and I had to be like literally basically immediately evacuated from that household. Within 2 days, we packed up all of our stuff, and now we live with my dad. Because like obviously, not the fact that she got attacked, assaulted in her own home, because we were the ones paying the rent for the house. So the fact that she got assaulted there, obviously fucking insane, right? Like that, and I'm not going to speak too much about her condition because, truthfully, that is her condition, and that's I don't want to get too into detail with all that, but these are important details that I feel like I should talk about, at least in those regards, right? Um, but at the end of the day, it's not my business to explain like her entire diagnosis. So for that reason, I'm not going to. But yeah, she got assaulted by a really fucking shitty human. And so and then this is also again not including the fact that aside from the physical assault that happened, all the emotional and mental and like verbal abuse that happened, because leading up to this, even Thanksgiving Day, I had like a massive fight with my grandma, and she had a massive fight with my aunt. Uh, like it was to the point where for these past 4 months or so, or 5 months, almost every single day, my grandma would either A, call me a nuisance, say that I'm like a absolute that she regrets ever having taken care of me or had me in her household or this or that. It was almost daily that was said. She would call me a burden, a nuisance, whatever she decided to, just because. And then she would also say this to my aunt, and just say a bunch of other awful shit to my aunt, and then start lies and rumors and say that she would call everyone in the like everyone that she cares about in her family, and be like, they just said this to me. Why would they say this to me? And paint us to be the bad guys. And this was a daily occurrence. And so it escalated to the point of literally no return. Because after being assaulted, like that's not that's not acceptable, right? For my aunt's behalf, it's not acceptable the slightest. So it made sense that she had to move out. And also, I need care. I need due to my disability, I need a lot of assistance with stuff. Uh, and my aunt, even though uh, she does have these medical conditions. Uh, God bless my aunt because she thugs it out, and she doesn't do anything crazy for me. But like regardless, it's like little things that I need help with. If I need like adjustments with something, or like if I need to move something to because I'm my leg is asleep or whatever, like you know, she does whatever she can to help me. And so she's in a way my caregiver slash caretaker. Uh, or at least she was, because again, it was nothing physically demanding, but regardless, she helped me with a lot of these things that I just unfortunately need assistance with. Um, and so obviously after she got assaulted, she got moved. She got literally kicked out. They were already getting ready. They were threatening her. They were doing shit like literally threatening her. So my dad was like, "Okay, no, we're just gonna pack all your shit." So that within the weekend, packed all of their shit. Got them into this household over here that we're living in now, and in a much better spot. And then I told my dad, I was like, "Yo, I can't be here." I've been telling my dad this for a while too. I've had this conversation for the past like 3 months or so with my dad, and I'm like, "Yo, I can't keep doing this shit." Like, I've told him all the things that were said to me, how much it escalates every single day. And I was like, yo, if my aunt's leaving, I have to get the fuck out of here too. I cannot be here in this house, especially if I don't have someone who is basically the only person that defends me in this scenario. Because no one else, the rest of my family, for whatever reason, well, not for whatever reason, it's due to the fact that for in my entire life, I've always been played out to be the asshole, the bad guy, due to my grandma. My grandma has for the past like decade essentially said how awful I am and how X and Y and how much of a burden I am and blah blah blah. Um, so like for that reason, they don't fuck with me, which is fine. They can all go fuck themselves for all I care. It is what it is, right? But yeah, I was like, yo, I can't be here if I don't have the only person who had my back who's lived with me. Like I can't, especially with doing the shit that I can't be here. It's like I just can't do it. And he was like, yeah, no, the plan was already like we're gonna get you out of there too. And so uh like on Sunday Sunday evening from like 6 p.m. basically to like 8 p.m. they got all my shit and helped me get out of the house. In like 2 hours, I was gone. But it was a priority to get my aunt to a safe place first because obviously she can't be getting assaulted. No one should be getting assaulted in general, but like to be assaulted in your own home and then also have all these things going on, like you have to get like there's a priority, right? Because all of the things to me it was always just emotional, mental, so like and verbal, so like not I'm not gonna say not as important, but not as much of a like a medical emergency. That's like that's the best way I can explain it. Um, so I had to wait a few more days than my aunt to get out of there and get sentences and do all that. And mind you, while all this was happening, I was still getting berated and insulted and shit talked like that entire time. Um, so it was just bad. It was just a really bad spot, and it was just awful. What I'm actually wondering is how the hell did you pack that fast? We had my aunt had my dad, my sister, and my cousin, her son, help her get, and then also her daughter get, and then her son's wife. Like, there was a bunch of hands. There was a bunch of people to help with that. One, because she had to literally come with like that. It was a form of security for her while she was packing her stuff. Because if she had gone alone, I can almost guarantee you that piece of shit would have attacked her again. And so, the one, it was a necessity to have that many people. Two, it was just a lot of hands. And then same thing with me. Once they were getting ready to get my stuff, it was basically the same people that helped. Everyone who helped, or same with True. No, again, we're in a much better spot now. Like, now that we're living with my dad, it's very different. And thankfully there's not like shit going on. But it was like no one. We all knew it was going to get to a point that we were going to have to move, but no one knew that it was going to be like that sudden. You know, no one expected it to be like literally the flip of a switch, and now we're out of there. So it was a lot more sudden than anticipated, but regardless, we had all of us knew that it was going to get to that point one day. Because again, all the verbal assault and all that has been going on daily for months. So it was unfortunately like a necessity to be able to like I think it was a necessity and an emergency to get out of there. Right, we had to. There was no other option. But thankfully we're good now. Thankfully we're better. And we can kind of get into like a motion of a normal, just normal people getting into a vibe of not being surrounded by a bunch of assholes and shitty people. Is definitely refreshing to say the least, you know. But yeah, that was why I took the break. That was why we had to move. Thank you to everyone. Also, huge thank you to all my friends and everyone that like. After I made that announcement in the Discord, I had several people reach out to me, and all of them were very concerned about what was going on. And so huge shout out to everyone that reached out to me. I appreciate you guys for being concerned and wanting to make sure that I was good. Again, thankfully I was fine, but it was a matter of necessity to get out of there regardless. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you to everyone for that because I do appreciate it. Obviously, no one really needed to message or reach out or do anything, and so the fact that as many people did, it means a lot. I'm here, just can't listen because I'm in class. Well, it's okay. I hope you listen, Mister. I'm not gonna make this into a YouTube video because one, I'd rather just keep it on stream. But I will be taking this portion of stream that I'm talking about, and I will upload it directly to the Discord. So to anyone who ends up wanting to listen to it, it's just gonna be there for them. Because again, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Once we continue with our stuff, this is like the one and done. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Gonna just talk about it and then we never we throw it away. We throw it away along with all the bad memories. You know. That's the plan. So for that reason, I'm gonna take this. I think it's like a it's gonna be a link to the app. But yeah, this will be uploaded directly to Discord, nowhere else. I'm gonna make sure to unpublish the highlight afterwards. Or maybe, if anything, I'll make it a private YouTube video that no one will ever be able to see unless they have the link. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll leave it there for a day and then delete it. Who knows? But the video will be there on Discord for anyone who wants to know. But obviously not needed, right? Yeah. Thank you to everyone who reached out for that. Thank you for everyone who cared enough to be like, hey, what's going on? Are you good? And then also to people, to everyone watching here, I'm sorry that it's like a sad tone for stream, a sad story. I don't try to usually do stuff like that because, you know, I just want to be the funny guy on the internet, but it was something I needed to talk about. It was something I needed to explain because I don't like taking breaks from stuff, and I don't like having to not do stuff for you guys. If that makes sense. I'm not obligated. I know I'm not obligated to, but regardless, you I have this relationship with you guys, right? Where as a content creator and also just as a friend to a lot of you guys, I want to be able to talk about these things if I need to, and then also people need to talk about their stuff because it's unfortunately a shitty world, you know. As long as it doesn't change the direction of stream too much when it comes to if anyone else needs the app for stuff, I'm very okay with people talking about their things. And if it is something that's really personal that they just don't want to talk about, I always would rather have an option for people to vent if needed to people that they can trust, right? So it's yeah. Again, I know I'm not obligated, but regardless, I want to at least talk to you guys about it and explain my very unfortunate situation that has arisen. But like I said, thankfully we're doing better. Thankfully we're doing good now. Um, I did. This is going to be a complete 180 from what we were just talking about. An absolute, entirely drastic change of pace now. I'm happy yourself. You're safe. Thank you very much. Like I said, I was never in a position where I was I fear for my life. But it was a bad situation nonetheless. You know. I'm upset. Why are you upset? But complete 180. My Spotify Wrapped was not how I can't even see my Spotify Wrapped. A complete 180 from what we were talking about, though. Guys, I got new panels. we can put the jams back on. I got new panels for stream. I still need to add all of them. I have not added all of them yet. I still need to add all my panels and all my fun stuff. I added a few of them. I think I added 2 of them or 3 of them. But yeah, that was why I had to move out. Now we're gonna ball. Now we're gonna do a little bit of freaking gaming here. I don't know where to see my Spotify Wrapped, and I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of freaking pissed. I don't know where my Spotify Wrapped is. I also, again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that video. I don't know if I'm gonna search it up on Google. Wait, hold on. Where's the thing? Do I just search up Spotify Wrapped and that's it? Is that Spotify Wrapped 2025? Here we go. What do we got? I'm actually so curious. I'm very curious. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. I'm very curious to see. Wait, do I have to wrap this in the app? Wait, is it just in my Spotify? Can I not find it through like the thing? Why is it not show? It's telling me to download the app. Why is it making me download the freaking? I already have it, dude. The app only, but that's cringe. I can listen to how's it going? How's it going? Well, I hope you're doing good, gamer. You missed my entire yap about why I moved. But I will post it in the Discord later on. Unless you want to go and like get the entire section later on. Up to you. If you make it a highlight, I'll just post it that to the Discord. Hold on. I guess I'll do the Spotify rap through my phone because that way it won't interrupt like song requests or anything. We'll do that. We'll check out the Spotify's through here, and I'll tell you guys what we get. I'm so interested. I'm so intrigued. Let's see. Wait, did just pause my thing? Why did it just pause my Spotify? I'll just listen to the whole app on my own. Okay. Well, I was gonna play it for everyone that way, or put it in the Discord just so like, if anyone wants to. Spotify the same account? Yeah, but I did that earlier. It's not telling it. Oh wait. I listened to 100,910 minutes of music. That is 70 days according to Spotify. Your boy be listening to jams. Your boy kind of be listening to some jams here. I listened to 1,458 minutes. That's still pretty solid. I listened to 274 genres, apparently. It's 100,910 minutes, and then 274 genres. My top genres of lo-fi beats, that makes sense because of Spotify for stream. Indie rock, that makes sense because of what I listen to. City pop, I don't know what city pop classifies as. Rock and rap are my top 5 genres. I listen to 144 genres. Loser, get up. Wait, my number was bigger. What do you mean? I listened to 274. What do you mean? I'm out here.
Huh?
I listened to 274 different genres. What do you mean by that? Guys, I gotta think. In a sense, my listening age is 23. No, I said 274. I'll show you the proof right now. I'll show you the friggin' proof right here, right now. But listening age is 44. Hold on, I'm gonna download. I'm gonna download all my jams here. Okay. So we got 100,000 jams? Hours of jams, sorry. How do I save this one? Does it not let me share the 200? Okay, fine, I'll just take a screenshot. I'll just take a freaking screenshot then. How about that? But yeah, it says that my listening it says that my listening age is 23. Since you were into music from the late 2010s, your taste is trending. is what I got. I listened to 5,762 songs this year. 5,762. My top my top music makes sense. There's a lot of a lot of auto music. Auto, probably. I'm gonna make a guess and say that she's like my top two. I listened to music for the late '90s. I got decades of good taste. I love old music too. I think a lot. I think it's getting confused with the fact that like I do have a lot of new artists that I just found recently that I've been enjoying, but also a lot of my Spotify shit is a lot of my Spotify shit is brain rot as of late. Due to the fact that we stream so many days of the week, it kind of just got consumed with random ass music. My top song is New Genesis by Otto. I listened to it 80 times apparently. Which checks out, because I do definitely listen to it a lot. I got Otto is in 4 of the top 5 songs, which is crazy. I listened to 56 albums this year. That's kind of cool. I listened to Tyler Creator's a year. I listened to The Biscuit way more. Fair. My top album is Unpeeled by Cage the Elephant. I listened to it for 1,758 minutes apparently. That makes sense. I do like Cage the Elephant quite a bit. My top albums are Unpeeled by Cage the Elephant, Kyougen from Otto. I don't know how to pronounce the word. It's Japanese. Then we got Unpeeled by Cage the Elephant. I didn't get that. Oh wait. I guess it's because I listened to a bunch of albums this year then. Because it did say that I listened to like 54 albums. Maybe that's why. I listened to 1,754 artists this year. 150, that's 1,754 artists is crazy. Oh, sorry, 1,703. We got ads rolling again? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we got ads rolling again. 1,703 artists. Who was my top 5? Let's see. A lot of lo-fi. Makes sense. A lot of lo-fi because of Spotify for stream. Otto is my top artist. I spent 9,233 minutes with them. I am in the top 0.009% global fan of Otto. That's kind of crazy. That's I had a LCP here, but then I stopped because of the allegations. I see. I don't know if is that an album or is that what is that? Whoops is that? It's like okay, yeah, it was ICP. Yeah, I know what the insane cloud policy is. I just wasn't sure if that was like a bad thing or not. Um, Wait, what? They had allegations? What was the allegation that they had? I'm so confused. Saying homophobic and Jay and his girlfriend are, uh, were those allegations true, or were they just allegations? Because like if the allegations are true, that's kind of crazy. But if they were, oh, they're true. Oh, yeah. I mean, understandably so. Why you probably don't listen to them. That is. I know that the Insane Clown Posse was supposed to be like there's audio clips of them on the phone talking about 6-year-olds showing their chest area. Huh? Huh? That's what the fuck? That's damn. To be not to be fair, but like to be fair, I think a lot of musicians are like definitely not okay. It's I think a lot of musicians are fucked. I mean, there was an entire beef about that, you know. There was an entire beef about people being weirdos. It's outrageous because their songs are live about killing people. Wait, really? Also, this is huh. I I mean, well, I guess there's probably a reason for it, right? But like the music, I mean, but maybe it was like they hate themselves for it type of thing, and or simply just easiest way to like hide the fact for as long as they did. I don't know, but I think ultimately a lot of musicians, a lot of artists, a lot of Hollywood, and a lot of like celebrities are probably not okay. I feel like that's like a pretty common thing that's like known though, is that they're like mostly fucked up. Also, apparently I'm the number 21,278 top listener of auto globally. That's kind of crazy. 21,278. I'm number 21,000. Kind of crazy. One thing about Twitch chats, no one is beating me for Kaizen. Wait, what do you mean about that? What do you mean by that, Brooklyn? I'm number 87 for Marino, if that's interesting. Wait, for the song Marino? Like the one that you just requested? Wait, that's got your number. You're the number 181, number 87 fan. I have I have 8,455 chats. That's crazy. That's so much. When I saw my Burrito was well, you're number 87 for that. Okay, for I was like for a song that's kind of fire. For a band or for an artist, that's kind of crazy. That's awesome. Unfortunately, you weren't on my lineup because I met you after they stopped counting. It's okay. It's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm crying to myself later on. Don't worry about it. One day, that's baffling to me. That is baffling to me. One's been following for 3 months. 3 freaking months. What the heck, dude? Three. That's crazy. I speed ran getting mod status. To be fair, I just need mods in general. I don't got that many of them. But I appreciate you guys. That's insane. That's crazy to me that you guys watch me that much. I'm a little fucking guy. That's it. That's I appreciate you guys. My like Twitch recap. My Twitch recap was admittedly it was really bad for like for some stuff. For like as a viewer, my Twitch recap was fucked. I will get into why. I will explain why. But it was fucked. I saw that and I was like, I can't believe that it has this person. I, I can't believe it has this person as my top 4. And then also there was someone else who I like apparently the most emotes I used was from this other person. I'm not gonna get into that or explain why it's fucked or whatever. That only my friends know. But the fact that it gave me that and it was like, this is your top 4, and this person you've used this emote the most, and I'm just like, I haven't. That's crazy. That's just that's great. You fucked me, Twitch. You fucked me. Are you proud of yourself? Are you happy with what you've accomplished? Why would you do this to me? And so yeah, that's where I'm at. Um, but it was really funny to see. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. Seeing it was kind of hilarious because I didn't expect it at all. But it was really cool to the stream aspect of but Twitch recap to recap. But the stream Twitch recap, that one genuinely almost made me shed a tear. Because, like, 40,000 messages. You guys have sent 40,000 messages in my fucking streams. That's crazy. And that's probably not counting the fact, like, majority of those are probably way later on when it stopped, like, counting for stuff. Um, because you guys spam a lot, and I'm very grateful for you guys. But like 40,000 messages, that's insane. That's a lot. You guys type a lot, and it makes me like it makes me overwhelmed with which feels good that you guys consider to even like hang out here and yap. And then also too the fact that you guys have as much watch time on me as you guys do, like. I don't remember the exact amount of hours, but I do remember it being a lot, and I'm just like, huh? Would you guys watch me for that long? Like, that's crazy. That doesn't make sense to me. But I appreciate you guys so much for it. I really do. I really want to play Roblox. What kind of Roblox are we talking? What kind of Roblox are we feeling here? I can't because I'm fucking banned for calling. That was. That's a. I called someone a dumb bitch on Hell's Kitchen. Or I called some dumb bitch on Hell's Kitchen a whore and telling her to shut her fucking mouth. Not what I expected from that. I thought it was gonna be like a silly little haha. Not you just straight up beefing with someone. Why? Brooklyn, what were you doing that you beefed with like a potential 10-year-old? Why? Why did you beef with the potential 10-year-old on? Why just? What happened? I need to know the lore for this. How did that escalate to that degree? First of all, what did they do to be called a whore? That's like an important thing here. They told me I sucked at the game even though Okay, I know, deserved. Truthfully, you should have insulted their family too. They got they got Brooklyn Goyle friend voted out legally, by the way. And then laughed about it. Okay, yeah, no. And legally, you should blow them up. Legally, you should be able to just blow their shit. I had 366 distinct days visited, 14.3k hours watched, 45.3k chats in my Twitch recap. Walt, how did you have more days in a year than the year? Huh? How does that work? How did you have what? 366 days visited. I'm gonna legally nuke their homes, and if they survive, I'm gonna bite the curb, sending them through a black hole and through piles of shit inside said black holes. I was gonna say you could piss in their Cheerios or something, but that works too. I think it's a leap year. Which are we in a leap year this year? Did February get an extra inch to its to itself? Any Februaryers yet? So where you at? Where's last year was a leap year. A leap year is every 4 years, right? That's every voting year is a leap year, so it's not a leap year. Wait, we voted last year? For what? Last year when we voted? Don't say that as if I know what I'm talking about, Brixton. You say that like I'm supposed to know these things. I literally just I don't sass me, woman. I explained my scenario earlier. I'm yeah. I I'm the dumb guy for a reason. Okay, I don't pay attention to things. I just work here. Don't sass me. You were sassy me. I didn't appreciate it. That's what it, if anything, that's your fault, not mine. Wait, I was gonna do something. I completely forgot what I was gonna do. There was a thing I wanted to do that I felt like it was gonna be funny for stream, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't remember. It'll come back to me one day, maybe. I want to play a fun Roblox game where I can beat people laugh in their face when they lose. Brooklyn, top 5 Roblox games right now. Go. You are being judged. This will determine your UNC status and or if you're based. Top 5 Roblox games right here, right now. What are they? Guys, should I bite the bullet and finally play Fork Knife? Should I finally do the thing? It looks kind of funny. It looks kind of, I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing some shit about it. It looks kind of cool. Bloxburg, 99 Nights in a Forest, Steal a Brain Rot, Go Fishing, and Fish. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna sound real unk. I know what Bloxburg is. That's the only one I know. Bloxburg is the only one I know. Go Fishing sounds kind of fire, though. I don't know if I played much Roblox, to be honest. Like, all the others are newer. I don't know any, like, classic Roblox. The only thing I ever did on Roblox was I played, to no surprise, I played a bunch of anime shit. There's, like Blocks Piece, I think is what it's called. I played Blocks Piece a bunch because I'm a fucking loser. And it was cool to play. And I would honestly still to this day would play it. Would still play. Blocked Fruit, yeah. Okay, I'm back. Look, I don't hate the player, hate the game. It was a fun game. It was cool. It was kind of based. I get to play as my silly little devil fruit user and ball. Don't hate me because it was cool. It was fire. I played that, and then there was some other anime tower defense anime gotcha game. I do not remember for the life of me what that was. I cannot remember what that was called. I just remember it was a gotcha game, and I was like, I fucking despise this. Not only is my luck bad in regular gotcha, but now it's bad in a fucking Roblox game too. Are you serious? And then I continued to play it for 2 years. That's my only Roblox experience. I have 676 points. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're tempted. 20 days? Damn. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, soldier. Aren't you in school? Shouldn't you be paying attention to class, mister? Also, this song, banger. When you're feeling sad and like you just wanna whenever you're just in a mood, this song right here, peak. Actually, I'm adding this to my actual playlist. This is just a good song. I am, but fair enough. True. My stomach might implode. Was it your chicken noodle soup? Did Brooklyn girlfriend, legal name by the way, did the chicken noodle soup not help? Uh-oh. That's not good. Banger song. I hate the fact that my main song, according to Spotify Recap, is Worthless by Eli. Funny enough, he was in my top, the song I'm Sad. The song I'm Sad by Eli. It was my top 4 song. I'm Sad by Eli, fucking banger. I love that song simply because I love the fact that he goes, "Hey, girl, you're a cutie. Wait, no, that's a watermelon." It's a banger line. That's the only that's the only lyric I know for the entire song. It's a fucking fire line. I love that song. That's the only good sad song ever. My top genre according to Spotify is emo rap. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what my next year's top genre is. I listened to an artist called Kubota. Kubota is a Japanese American rapper. Um, who a lot of his rap songs are sad. A lot of his songs are really fucking like. I know that one of the songs that played a lot was a song that he made in honor of a friend that I believe either passed away or committed suicide is what he said. One of the two. I know that that song played a lot, like a lot, into into my Spotify. But Kubota I listen to a lot. He's a really good rapper. I also listen to a lot of Eli. I do like me some Samboy jams. Top genre according to Spotify is pop rap. Next year my top will be True metal. I don't care how like you got this, Brooklyn. You got this. Time to spam it. By the way, Spotify called Limp Bizkit alternative rock. I don't think that's accurate. Is that accurate? That feels like the most that feels like the most inaccurate thing ever. Yeah. Where the hell did they get? I mean, I guess when you really think about it, when you really think about it, new metal is just alternative rock. When it comes down to it, it's not the same. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Spotify says otherwise. that's so, that's so dumb. That's crazy. It gave me a genre. I don't remember what the genre was, but I do remember that it gave me a random ass genre, and it was like, like city pop. What the hell is city pop? What does that even mean? I didn't even what is city pop? It said that was my top five genre. What the fuck is a city pop? John, what is that? I'm so confused. I'm going to the Nirvana concert soon. That's uh um I'm actually what do you mean by that, Brooklyn? What do you mean by that? That's that was only slightly concerning. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Let me know if he's as banger as he is IRL as he is on Spotify. Is this freaking 3 days grace? It is 3 days grace. Fuck yeah. Alright, cool. I think we do a little bit of freaking gaming now. We've yapped a lot. I'm only gonna play for like an hour or two. But I did not expect to yap for 3 hours, basically. Or like 2.5 hours.
Huh?
I was gonna do Final Fantasy 2, but I'm kind of just testing. I'm kind of just testing stuff. If you have any song that you want us to play, we could try it. I'm down. But yeah, Final Fantasy 2 is fine. Just gonna be like one. I just want to see if it can hold up long enough on stream
Huh?
to play internet. Final Fantasy 2 is what I'm potentially gonna play. Or I could bite the bullet and buy Cosmic Invasion. If someone tells me to buy Marvel Cosmic Invasion right now, I'll do it. You asked me something? I said if you have any recommendations for a game, I'm down to play that too. I'm currently just testing stuff to see like what could what does stuff. Any recommendations? Okay. Well, maybe not any recommendations. Maybe any recommendations except for Roblox. I do really want. Oh man, there's games on sale again. I can't keep looking at the store. There's another game on sale that I really want to play too. Damn it! It's $35 right now. I could buy it. I have the money. I was gonna do a whole little thing about that. I was gonna do a whole little series. I was gonna do a whole freaking little series, dude. This is it's such a curse. Being broke on the holidays is so sad. How about Class of '09? Actually, I would be down for that. I know it's a fucked up game. I have seen Class of '09. So I know I know the gist of it. But I will be playing it one day. Is it stream safe? Is that something that's like chill to play on stream? Okay, because yeah, as long as it doesn't have anything that's against TOS, I do plan on playing it. It's a Twitch guy? Okay, cool. That makes me more comfortable for sure then. I will definitely be potentially getting it. But there's a lot of games that I want to play. There's a lot of things I want to do. That wasn't nice, Brooklyn. That was that wasn't okay. I'm getting First of all, I wasn't even looking at my screen. I was trying to find something. And then you scared the shit out of me. And then you blew me up.
We got a #1 victory royale.
This is
yeah,
good.
Fortnite, we
I
about
now
to get
accept
down.
it.
10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped
Let me
out
see.
Tomato
Let me see if I
Town.
can.
My friend has gone down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're on Pleasant Park Street. Look at the map. Go to the marked sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me most of mine, but not really. I really love to truck up with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
Kind of a banger. You know, I've been getting copyrighted on every single fucking time. Every video for the past
I'm over
2
here
weeks.
stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man.
Every single video that I've posted for the past 2 weeks, I've gotten copyright strikes on. I don't know why all of a sudden they're getting mad at my Fortnite. Well, I guess not my Fortnite, but the Fortnite that we have. They're getting mad at me on YouTube, and it's kind of pissing me off. Kind of pissing me off that they're being a little freaking cringe with it.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
This
My friend's
one's
gone down.
fucking
I revived him. Now we're heading
goddamn.
southbound. Now we're on the Pleasant Park Street. Look at
Why
the
does
map. Go to the
everything have to
marked
be on
sheet.
sale
Take
right
me
now?
to your
What the-
Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me most of
There's so
mine,
many games
but
on
not
sale. Why do they all have to be on
really.
sale?
I really love
Going
to
back to what I was gonna say, because I do remember now.
We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
Being broke when the holidays are happening, and there's a bunch of special like offers and deals on games. Being broke during these trying times, it really sucks. It makes me so sad because there's so many games I want to buy and play, and I'm like, this would be fun to stream. This would be awesome. Wait, ooh, they have this. Ooh, we could play this. Ooh, that'd be. Ooh, ooh. And then I have no money, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't play these games. And then by the time I get to play them again, it's their full price, and then I'm spending like in 70 plus downloads. And I'm just like, why would you guys do this to me? Why can't you guys? Why can't I magically add money to my account? becoming a streamer for me is gonna be so hard because I'm broke. To be honest, Brooklyn, you can start with so much stuff. That it does not need to be inexpensive setup in the slightest. Uh, my computer, my laptop can barely run anything. I got my laptop for like, oh my, it's about my game. Oh, that, well, I mean, you could always yap. Thankfully, people do like yapping. Yapping is always. I mean, Toast is a very, very like good example with it. I think Toast is actually the only just chatting streamer I really watch. Well, I guess her and Tony, because like, even though Tony plays games, he does do a lot of just chatting. Um, but they're like the only two I really watch that are like just chatting streamers. But they are they're extraordinarily funny people. So I feel like as long as you have the personality, uh, just chatting is like a really is a really good category for people. And also there's not really a pressure to like. And that's true. I mean, there's the niche you're planning on getting into for streams and games. There's not really a need to worry about what games you're gonna play and stuff. Um, like I knew what niche I wanted to get into ever since I started streaming. I always wanted to do JRPGs and stuff like that nature. So like I knew exactly what niche I wanted to enter. I do variety with some stuff when it comes to like I love playing games with people too. So I know for a fact I wanted to always have that as a thing. But it's one of those things where it's like what's it called? It's easy it's easy to prepare if you know what niche you're going into. Most players plays the game, it's like 2 or 3 hours yapping, whatever game. I mean, yeah, that me hiding my face and pretending that's not exactly what I'm about to do right now. Me pretending that is literally not what I'm about to do right now in this moment. It's okay when it's you. Thank you, I appreciate it. To be fair, honestly, now that I think about it, fuck it. We're not even gonna. No, my title is clickbait. No gaming. I just want yap. I'm having fun. I also have planned the game I'm gonna stream only. Oh, you're gonna. It's gonna be like a one thing. One thing. Oh, for your debut. What is? What do you? Oh wait, I do. Do you want to? Do you want to spoil? Do you want to leak? If you don't want to spoil, understandable. But I am curious to know if you first 30 minutes of just chatting. Okay, okay. I'm nodding and agreeing. I'm nodding and agreeing. I'm waiting. I'm here. If you say Roblox, then I'm gonna do a game. Okay. Okay, I'm nodding and agreeing. I'm here. I'm here. That is honestly kind of based. Honestly, I would. That's kind of freaking fun. I'm not gonna lie, kind of freaking cool. Then what Sims though? That's actually the real question here. What Sims? Because if it's not gonna be a good Sims, get out of here. Sims 4? Okay, fair. Not the best, but Sims 4 is kind of based. I think 3 is probably my favorite. Or 2. 2 or 3. It's gonna be a little viewer exclusive thing. I'm gonna be turning my viewers into Sims characters. Brooklyn, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor when you play The Sims. I'm going to need you to buy the DLC or get the DLC that includes the dogs. Okay, good. I'm going to need the pets DLC, and I'm going to need a bee. I'm going to be that little down. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm excited. I will definitely be tuning into it once you start doing all that. I had the money for the boss. I didn't save. That's fire. That's so cool. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be really fun. Would you guys want to see? Man, there's so many games on sale. Guys, who wants to be my sugar gamer? I asked this in Toast Chat the other day. But which was who wants to be my sugar gamer? So yeah, who wants to buy me my games? I don't want to say sugar mommy or sugar daddy because those are weird words. That's why I'm saying sugar gamer. Dude, bro, it's rough out here in these streets. Linkin Park is such a banger. It, look, I mean, no, I understand. I understand entirely. It's fire. I also really want to get into I'm not entirely sure why, but I want to get into like a roguelike. Like I know Hades is supposed to be pretty good. Like Hades 1 and 2. I've heard a lot more good things about 2, I think. Or I heard good things about one of them compared to the others. I don't know which one was which, but I think Hades is something I would want to play. I don't know, I'm in the mood to play something that's like a like I just go in, beat something up, lose a lot because I'm definitely gonna lose a lot. And then just run it back. Since just being you in here, Pixel, I'm a full character lore. Okay. What is the lore here? Also, that's crazy. That's crazy. Be like, it's just us, by the way. Uh-oh, did my stream die? Wait, hello? Are we here? What's happening? Why did my internet just do a thing? Or my stream just did a thing? We're here? Okay. But what is the lore? I'm excited for this. I'm so curious, like, damn, there's so many games. But I'm very curious because from what I saw about the character, also I love the design, by the way. I think I already said that last time, but the design kind of freaking peak, kind of epic. But no, I was gonna say originally because I keep losing my train of thought. I'm very curious as to I have a few games planned in the future that I want to play with you guys and enjoy. So I'm very curious to see what we end up doing with them because there's one in particular. I don't want to start a lot of series because I want to eventually uh get a bunch of like add-ons to my model. I want to get a bunch of add-ons to my model and like have fun with series and stuff. I'm a girl in the big city who stuck to her bed 24/7, always dazing off and dreaming. She became like this from always feeling like a connection, feeling a connection with the moon and the night sky, which ended up with her and her bed rotting. I like it. It's fun. It's kind of like in a way it's sort of cryptic. She's stuck to her bed 24/7, so she ends up like just kind of being consumed with it. kind of funny that in that regard, but it is kind of it's cozy otherwise. I like it. A girl in a big city who's stuck to her bed 24/7. I like the I like the connection with the moon thing. I think there's a lot of stuff that you could do with that aspect in particular. At least for like branding, right? Like a lot of assets for the stream could be, you know, I just yawned and popped my jaw. That hurt. Um, but you could do a lot of stuff with like moon and stars, which I think is always like really aesthetically pleasing to see. I feel like anytime I see anyone that has moon and star related stuff, it's very like it's interesting how unique you can get with it because there's a lot of different. Obviously, you have like the phases of the moon, right? You have constellations, like specific things that kind of can be different with it, or like similar but different, or make your own constellations or whatever. Like I don't know. It's just it's a nice aesthetic. What is playing right now? What is playing? Oh wait, oh yeah, I was gonna say though. I was like, there's so many games I want to play, and so many series that I want to do. But I'm just like, should I start them now? Or should I wait? Because I feel like if I wait, I could, with my 2.0, eventually, uh... has Song Request worked at all today for you? How many songs have you now played that it's not the same thing at all? That's crazy. Guys, I'm having a conundrum. I am having the biggest conundrum I've ever conundrumed in my life before. There's 2 games I could get right now. Technically 3. There's 3 games I could get for the price of what would be 1 game, essentially. I'm really curious on what you're gonna say. What do you mean? I'm just looking at games still, and I'm like, there's 2 that I could buy right now, or 3 that I could buy for the price of 1 game. 3 games for the price of 1 game. Or I could save up and wait and then buy stuff later on. But I think the sales end soon. Or I can sit here and cry. That's also an option. Because if I save up, here's the thing, right? Because I got a little bit of money in my account. Not that much. I'm already always broke by default, but that's not here nor there. I have enough to be able to commission stuff. So I'm gonna be commissioning art as well for stream. I'm gonna possibly get the sub badges as well as bit badges. I think we could get those. Granted, that won't come out of my pocket. That comes out from, if I'm being honest, you guys, because all my Twitch money goes back into my streaming, and or I'm saving it for bigger upgrades for tech, which I guess ultimately, yeah, it still goes back in, going back into streaming. So that was a completely redundant sentence now that I think about it. However, that wasn't the point. All the Twitch stuff is going to be paid for by the people who have supported. So it won't be coming out of my personal pocket for that. At least not for a lot of stuff. For the actual for the the model and stuff in the future, that will be starting that will be a lot of some of it will come out of my pocket if needed for certain stuff. But also, all the bigger ones, all the big upgrades for stream, the overlays, the animations and stuff like all that, because those are not cheap. At all. Understandably, right? They're animations. And so I already have a few people in mind that I would like to get for our BRB, just chatting, gaming, all that, starting soon, etc. Right? I have a few people in mind that I would like to commission, to be able to get those stuff, but those aren't going to be for a very long time because I need a lot more money for those, for all those. Those will also be coming out of my pocket as well, because yeah, I need to, right? If I want to get those done. Unless for whatever reason I end up getting a lot more through Twitch, at whatever pace, also all of it will get saved and thrown into those eventually. But if needed, otherwise, I will definitely put my own money into those. But the big issue is still once I have all those done, once I have all those upgrades and whatnot, then it's that's when I can start saving up for things I want to do content-wise, if that makes sense. Because my biggest thing right now is I want to get to 2.0 for all my stuff, and then proceed on from this sort of marker or chapter of streams. But yeah, but content wise, all the games and stuff and all that fun jazz, majority of those come out of my pocket because I don't want you guys to buy games. That's one, it feels weird. Two, it feels like I can do it, right? But there's so much shit on sale, and I'm like, damn, I can buy this right now. We can ball right here, right now. But I also have all the Final Fantasies to get through still. I still have two through 6 to beat, so I'm going to be playing those. So quite frankly, for a while, we won't have time to play all the other games I want to play. But also, because I wasn't going to go into 2 today and then play for an hour, and then freaking not be able to do anything, because one, I'm lost. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm so insanely freaking lost in Final Fantasy 2. I don't know where the hell I am. I don't know what we're supposed to do in the slightest. And if I load the game up right now without anyone knowing where I'm at too, we're gonna be there for an hour and then not do anything at all in the game, and then we'll be like, okay, guys, shoot over. It's just so now I'm just like, I can't do that. Whoa, BRB, are you okay? What was the whoa for? Oh, I guess you're BRB, so you can't hear me anymore. Don't die. That's all I can say to that. Don't die. I will say there's a lot of cool stuff though. It is nice to see that there is a little bit of gaming that I think Dispatch would also be fun to play too. I want to play Dispatch too. There's something I have things planned for that. Wait, never mind. Take back. Welcome back. Are you good? What happened? Wait, do you take back the woe or do you take back the BRB? Now that I think about it. What are you taking back here? What happened? I was gonna BRB, but never mind. Ah, I see. I understand now. I feel like I should change the title to make it more accurate to the fact that we're not gonna play game. But if I do that, that means I have to accept the fact that we're not gonna play game. I don't know. I will say. Oh, I guess I'll yap a little bit more. I will do a little bit more yapping here real quick because I do want to talk about this. Uh, everything's fine. I was gonna leave Sheep because I was like, whoa, I forgot to tell my understudy I won't be at rehearsal today and realized SpongeBob was over. Can we get some 07s for SpongeBob? Can we get some 0-7 for SpongeBob? Okay, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I think it's $30, which isn't bad. I can get it for 25 right now. I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna instinctively buy game. Even though I want to. I will. I will be purchasing that eventually, though. But yeah, I was gonna say, for today, we're not gonna game. We're actually be wrapping. Hush is lurking. I mean, he'd be doing that. He'd be doing that. I smell him. But that. What the fuck? What do you mean by that? You have the Tony scent. What you? Why you have the Tony scent mark like that? So what? Why is that? What does he spell? What would in 4 words or less? What does Tony spell like? I can spell his stench, his stench, his stench from miles away. Ew. Green oil with flies. That's crazy. R.I.P. my boy. R.I.P. my boy Tony. Bro got the fucking stink soon on him. The 07, my boy. Are you gonna renounce it? I'm probably gonna renounce it. I was gonna talk about a few more things real quick. I was gonna talk about a few things, and then we're probably gonna wrap up for today. Um, obviously we didn't play any games because I'm a liar, but also, again, I wasn't planning to stream today. I was very much planning to do this like starting next week and everything. But uh I'm glad that I got to at least stream today. I'm glad that I at least got to um like yap about my situation and hang out with you guys again. I have missed streaming a lot. I have missed streaming like a lot. I will be back to my regular schedule on Monday. I think I'm gonna still take these next 2 days off. And also I did talk to Fawn. I did talk to Fawn and see about potentially uh changing up our schedule with Final Fantasy a little bit. If not, then I'll make do with what I can at that time that we usually start. But yeah, I'm gonna take the remainder of this week off for stream. I will be back again. Not Thursday. I was about to say tomorrow. I'll be back again Monday, but we're gonna start doing streams early in the morning again. Well, not again. We've never done streams early in the morning. But we're not gonna really be able to do the schedule that we had before of like 1 p.m. to X amount of time, due to the fact that again, now that I'm in the house with a bunch of people, and everyone is home by then. I want to try and keep it more, like, one, I don't want to intrude on what they're doing because it's not my house. Uh, but two, like, I want to also make sure that whenever I stream, it could be a fun stream and not necessarily like we have to, we have to like force ourselves to do stuff. Once I need to figure out schedules with my brother, see when he's gonna work and do stuff. Because on the days that he's gonna work and do stuff, I'm not gonna stream early in the morning. I'll probably do streams a little bit later, just so I don't wake him up by accident. So it's not gonna be as consistent with times, and it's definitely not gonna be as like uh insane hours as I used to do. But regardless, I'm still gonna push for 5 days a week. I'm gonna do my absolute best to push for 5 days a week, every single week, Monday through Friday, starting on Monday. Now that I know that the internet holds up a little bit, and obviously I still need to test out, like, whenever we end up having disconnects and see what's going on with it. Because if I'm disconnected during a stream, I won't be able to do that, right? Obviously, like, I know what happens with a lot of my friends, I know what happens with a lot of stuff. And it's kind of out of our control when it comes to that aspect. But to whatever capacity I'm able to have it in control, we'll try our best. If we get disconnected, we get disconnected. We'll see what happens with it. But I think it should be okay. Hopefully, maybe smiley face. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, that was like the two big important messages. Is no stream tomorrow, but we'll be back for sure again Monday, and we'll go on schedule and 5 days a week and ball. And then it's not going to be as super consistent because it's going to fully depend on when my family is not at home and when they are. And now that ads are rolling, I'm going to freaking die. Why do they have to roll right there? That sucks. I don't want to finish right after ad. That's kind of stupid. As much as I want to, I'm not going to buy the games I want to buy for stream because I still have a lot of games I can play anyways. And there's not a point in buying them if I'm not going to play them. So we're not going to buy them. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to save up for some stuff. We're going to put it into more stream, like as a general thing, with art and all that fun jazz. So we'll do that. Good job, buddy. Thank you. I'm trying my best. It's taking a lot though. It's taking everything in me to not buy the thing right now. But I do need to save. Mostly because I also plan on buying some of the dumb stuff in the future. And I would like to be able to buy said dumb stuff in the future. But yeah, all the stuff, everything I'm gonna save, that's gonna be into, going into stream and other things. And then, I think what we'll do is, I'm hoping, there's no guarantee on it, but I'm hoping that I could commission the art for the sub badges and the bit badges today. It'll be a little bit, I think it'll be like, depending on the artist I go to, I think I saw a range of like $50 for the sub badges and all that, that's fine. That's not that much. 9 sub badges plus bait badges. It's either like 50 to 60, which isn't bad for all the things that we're gonna be getting. But we'll see. We'll see what we do with that. I'm also going to be if I commission the badges and all that today, I'm also going to get the channel points done. I could probably make it myself, but realistically, like if I'm gonna make it myself, I want to have more practice with it. And if I could pay like $10 or $5 for the emote for stuff, I'll just do that. That's fine. But we'll do it that way. We'll do a little bit of freaking gaming. We're gonna buy the badges and stuff if we can. And then if I'm able to start doing that, then I'm gonna start also looking into like updated banner slash profile picture and stuff for stream. We'll see. We'll have to see how much we can save and spend comfortably. But that's the plan for for that at least, kind of. Yippee! I forgot that it does that with the cat. I forgot we had the Yippee cat. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Unfortunately, I didn't time it well because ads rolled and we didn't even do any gaming. But we could lie and say wait, why is that? Why is that called "This Is My Nuke"? Why is that emote called "This Is My Nuke"? Also, I was gonna eventually see about getting like. I'm not sure. This is still on the fence. This is Nirvana.
Huh?
But I just realized how similar you and Rafta. What do you mean? What do you mean how similar? We look nothing alike. What? How do we look nothing alike in the slightest? Nah, my dog has aura. My dog got drip. Rafto looks like a chihuahua. Rafto looked like a little freaking chihuahua man. I'm kind of goaded with the sauce. What do you mean? I can't believe you're comparing a Shiba Inu. What kind of dog is Rafto even supposed to be? I genuinely don't even know what kind of dog what kind of dog you got in him. So I fucking knew it. That's I fucking knew it. Ain't no way you're saying a Shiba Inu and a Chihuahua look the same. That's crazy. Chihuahua ain't even a cool word. It's, the only time that I have ever liked Chihuahuas was in Beverly Hills, Chihuahua. Grr. We grrring now? That's what we're doing? We grrring? That's crazy. Are you saying you're a fan? Are you a fan of little dog? Little dog? Only, only dog I like is to talk about that. Fair. I like the target dog. The target dog kind of funny. I like his face. But bull terriers are a really interesting breed. They have such a so Skittle Taco Bell. I think bull terriers have a really like weird. Well, no, yeah, weird. Bull terriers have a weird face. I like their face though. But not in a way that I'm like, I would have this as a dog. It's more just like, like, and they have around your kid will talk. I see, I understand. Talk about do go kind of crazy. There's not really any. I don't have anyone live that I can relate to that I like super know. Kind of the tragedy of kind of the tragedy of like streaming at this time now is that I don't have anyone to raid. Before I could be like, oh, I got these people on, I got this person doing a thing, and this person doing a little bit of freaking gaming, but now I got none of that. Does anyone have any recommendations to someone that we can raid out? Because I am down to go into recommendations. Brooklyn, do you have? Okay, well that was fast. That was just, hi, yeah. Okay. What do we got here? Not a fanboy, I swear, is a cat. Not a fanboy, not a girl, not a cat. I'm, sure, this is based tags. But yeah, okay, we could go here, sure. I don't know how you know these people, but since it's a recommendation, we'll do that. I like the model. The model kind of cool looking. He's a very kawaii ass model for a dude. I like it. We go ba 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 ba. I spelled it incorrectly. Uh, how do you, Brooklyn? How do you pronounce this name? I feel so bad. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce this name at all. I met him from a friend, Faith, who is a friend of Kaizen. I see, I see. Kind of like saying hi, yeah. Hi, yeah. I'm thinking of Link. I see those two words associated. I immediately think of Link. I have yet to play the Legend of Zelda series. I need to play the Legend of Zelda. I know I need to do it. Being like the JRPG guy, I know I need to do it. One day. One day I can find. Hey, Pixel, yo, Hug, we're just about to raid out. But welcome in, brother. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good, brother. Also, wait, Hug, you ever joined my Discord, huh? Well, obviously you're gonna join if you don't want to, but if you ever wanna hang out, brother, we do got the Discord. But welcome in, Hug. Shout out my boy, Hug. We're about to raid. I'll catch you guys. I will catch you guys one day. I'm actually fuck it. We'll cancel. Fuck it. We'll cancel stream. I'm canceling stream. I want to yap a little bit. Well, how you doing, Hug? Let me shout you out. Let me shout out my boy here. I hope stream didn't just break. I hope stream didn't just break. Hold on, I was like I can't not say hi to my boys. I can't not say hi to my boy. But if I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Hook. Son of a boy. Son of a dude. Yo, Huck, you gotta one day carry me a Fortnite, dog. We gotta do a little bit of freaking gaming together. One day we gotta freaking game. We got a ball, dude. I'd be so, hell yeah. I have never played the game before.
We got a number one victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
I have never played Fortnite. I'd be so fucking down, though. Every time I see you play, I'm just like, damn, that shit looks so fun.
Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park
I've been seeing the new season. I've been seeing like the random. It looks fucking fire. Unironically, Fortnite looks fire.
I really love to chug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
It's gonna be Fortnite for I'm so fucking down, dude. Bro, I've been planning a collab for Fortnite for a long time. But I've never been able to get around to it. Now, how are you, dog? How are you doing, Hug? I hope you're doing good. I haven't been able to tune into streams lately because I've been dealing with some IRL stuff, unfortunately. But I'm hoping now that I'm settled in and now that I'm vibing, I can tune in again. Also, how was your Thanksgiving, man? I hope your Thanksgiving was good. I can't believe I ended that raid. There was 2 seconds after that raid. There was 2 seconds late. 2 seconds left that I managed to shave. I want more pecan pie. Is it okay? Is it pecan? Is it pecan? How do you who up peeing they can right now? Who up peeing they can right now? I say pecan. Pecan. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What is it, guys? Is it Brooklyn and Hug? Who y'all go for this fight? My boy up here peeing his can right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. It's because I'm Southern. But like, what's the correct thing you're supposed to, you know? I'm not gonna. Damn. I I have heard people say. I've gotten like. I've gotten the gnarliest of like I'm gonna strangle you tonight because I've said pecan. I've started to piss people off. I'll say pecan sometimes. Just to piss people off, I'll just say pecan. I've had some pecan pie. There's no way to correct okay, fair. I've gotten into an argument. I've gotten into an argument. I think universally we could all agree that the word taco is taco, right? Everyone could agree that taco is taco, correct? There is only one correct pronunciation for this, right? Everyone could agree with this. I've gotten into an argument with someone who has, and they were British, so no surprise. Shout out my boy DJ. I don't know if he's here, but DJ. I've heard this little British man say taco before, and try to tell me, the Mexican, that it's pronounced taco because it's spelled with English letters, and that's how it's pronounced, taco. And I have never wanted to murder someone more than that. If you're a type of person who says, I'm gonna go eat some tacos, you deserve the chair. That's just what it is, and I don't make the rules. That's honest Joe. You deserve the electric chair. If you're out here saying I'm gonna eat some tacos, I think you gotta blow up. And that legally, that should be the requirement. I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. No one can say otherwise. Do we have any taco believers in here? I bet we fucking don't. Taco truthers are not a thing. They shouldn't be a thing. It should be a crime. A crime against humanity. That's like arguably top 11 things that you could do wrong in the world. So ending is right 2 seconds before because someone joined makes me giggle. I wanted to say hi to my friend. What's wrong with that? Is that why? Don't hate on me. I'm excited to right now, and we were gonna wrap up, but I can't not say hi to my boy. I can't be like, yo, what's up, dog? And then skedaddle. That's fucked up. That's rude. I gotta say what's up to my dog. I don't. There was really no other reason other than like I was just excited. That was it. But yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. If anything, that's not my fault. If you should have recommended afterwards. Even though we were gonna wrap up. Hark, have you gotten your Spotify Wrapped thing, by the way? Did we had a whole like hour earlier where we all yapped about our Spotify Wrapped? What do you got? What were your top jams looking like? Were you based or did you have some kind of whack shit? Do you think there's anyone that had like a list of people who have like notoriously fucked up people as their Spotify Wrapped? There has to be, right? Like there's no way that there's not people that are like these guys like do you think there's someone who who has David and or how did you say? I'm assuming it is just David. The dude that had the thing like all that shit going on. Do you think there's anyone that has him as their like absolute number one, even after these things have happened with like the case going on and stuff? I feel like that's like a terrifying thing. If that's like a if there's people out there who listen who are like super fans of these people who are like they either committed crime and or got a crime accusation, and you're listening to their jams nonstop. I feel like there's something wrong with that. But it wouldn't be surprising that there's a lot of people. I think it's like I wonder. I guess it comes down to like if you mess with the artist, right? Because like the first person that really comes to mind with that example is like Kanye West. Obviously, he was like one of the biggest artists of like ever for such a long time, and then all this shit started happening, and it's like I wonder how many people are still like avid listeners, you know? Spotify Wrapped about to expose people. Wait, but Brooklyn, seriously though, why did it make you giggle that I ended the raid? It was because it was just super impulsive. Wipes, wipes didn't make you do a haha. Also, did you guys ever? I know you had seen in Brooklyn the video of like the guy who's like a lot of people have been a lot of damn I forgot the thing. A lot of people something my athletic ability, but I'm an absolute fucking unit on the basketball court. I know you've seen the video, but I wonder if anyone else has seen the video since we've talked about that. I will be adding that as a redeem, by the way. That will be a redeem, that will be a thing, because it's so funny. A lot of people deny my athletic capability, but I assure you, I'm an absolute fucking unit on the basketball court. This is the move that made LeBron cry. Probably one of the most banger lines of history, to be honest. That's that right there. That's peak. No one's yapping, and now I'm just like, damn, I don't know what to do. What do I do? I will be also doing. Actually, you know what? It's a good thing I didn't rate because I do remember this now. I remember I wanted to also talk about this in regards to like the channel. I had I had said I was going to be doing a 24-hour stream again soon. Whenever I had gotten all my new models and assets and all that fun jazz. But that was not taking into consideration that I would get kicked out of my house. So, now that that's happened and now that plans have changed, now I don't know if I'll do a 24-hour stream for the debut. I was going to talk about this earlier and I kind of forgot, but yeah, due to all that happening, again, I had made the promise, I guess, of like I had made the promise of the 24-hour stream prior to all this happening and not really take into consideration what could have potentially happened. But I won't. I'll set to see. I'll have to talk to. I have to talk to people and kind of see what we ball with, what we kind of do. But if it is a thing that like I'm able to do the 24-hour stream, I will 100% be doing it. I will low key sleepy, so I might go. Okay, we're gonna be wrapping up soon anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, like I was gonna do a 24-hour stream. I'm gonna talk to my family about it once we get all my stuff, and we'll see. But maybe no 24-hour stream for a while. For the foreseeable future, maybe I'll see if I can do like 12-hour streams or something. We'll see.
Have some of your tasty beverage.
We'll see what we could possibly do for. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you, Will. We'll see
I'm
what we
over
can
here
do.
stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
And then see,
I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man.
Hey, boss, yeah, what's up, Walt? What's up, Walt? What's up, Walt? What are we paying for? How many balloons to do a 24-hour? I mean, the issue isn't money, because I would like to do a 24-hour stream to celebrate doing stuff. Especially if we do get a new debut model and get some debut stuff. The issue is not money at all. It's just the fact that I would have to plan it out and make sure that I'm not disturbing my dad and his wife, since they're both up at 4 a.m. because they work like real jobs. So I don't want to disturb my dad or my stepmom. And then also, like, if my brother is working that day, I don't want to disturb my brother and make sure that he can rest too. Pixel changed the rate. I just saw Toast go live. I just saw Toast go live. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Toast then. I will at least follow this guy though, because he seems pretty chill. Donated 10 kabillions. 10. That's a lot of doubloons. Well, if anyone ever donated that money, I would need you to instantly ban them, because that means that they have too much money, and that's scary. But no, yeah, it's not about the money, Batman. It's about the message. If I'm able to do a 24-hour stream, I will gladly 100% do it. It'll kind of just depend what we could do. It'll depend on a few factors. If my brother's working that day, if my dad's working, it's like, there's a lot of things there for that I need to make sure that could work. You know, they just want the underground. Oh, okay, that's fine then. That's fine. But yeah, we'll see. As we approach that, we'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. In a few months, I'd love to collaborate with you and a few others on DM. You don't want to do it? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. I think it would be awesome. I'd be very happy to play it. And also, just like, I would like to say, I would like to consider us friends to some degree, right? A lot of my chat is my friend. So I would love to just play games with friends and hang out. And then also, especially if it's like something that we could do for stream, I always love doing that. That's never an issue at all. But yeah, shoot me a message. I'm super down. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do with all that. There's a lot of things I have to reorganize and restructure and kind of replan my entire stream, because again, it was so unanticipated, so just not expected, you know, that this happened so suddenly. And now that I'm in a new house, it's a whole different, like, we gotta figure shit out, you know. So we'll see. There's a lot of things we gotta plan out and restructure. Once we are able to move, welcome inside, Jin. Hi, R2. Bye, R2. Welcome inside. We're actually just about to wrap up. We've been live for about almost 4 hours now. But I'm glad to be back. I'm not going to be streaming consistently for this week, but starting Monday, next Monday, I'm going to be back full time. I just want to do a stream to kind of update everyone and talk about everything. I already talked about all my personal stuff. I'm going to be editing that video and posting it to the Discord later. That will only be up for like 2 days. I'm not going to leave it up for a very long time. But I'm gonna post that, and if anyone wants to see it and see why I had to move out and why I had that happen, I will post that. Saijin, I also I don't mind messaging you if you want, if you are curious to know more. I know we talked about it behind the scenes. We talked about a handful of it, but yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm glad that I'm back. I'm happy that I get to come back again. Like I said, I'm still settling in, but starting next Monday, fully back, and we freaking ball. We're gonna do a little bit of freaking gaming. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I catch most of it to post a video. If I have any questions, I'll message you for sure. And like I said, I have no issue like talking about it. But I wanted to at least update you because I know that I had told you I was gonna talk about it on stream. But yeah. That being said, we are gonna wrap up today because I am admittedly kind of hungry. But yeah, I need to figure out my schedule. I need to figure out some stuff. We'll kind of play it by ear for the most part, but we're gonna be back to 5 days a week for sure, starting next week. Monday, the return of doing a little bit of gaming will be returned. Oh, dude. Like, go, welcome in. We are literally just about to wrap up. Well, I'm glad you could make it go. I'm glad you could make it go. I appreciate you. We're gonna wait for Toast to do her stream starting soon stuff. Once I see that Toast is in just chatting, we'll go right into Toast. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I told Simon. If you're curious to know about my update and all that, I'm gonna be posting that entire snippet of today into the Discord. I'm gonna post the entire little snippet. That way you could see what we got going on if you're curious. Obviously, you won't need to. You don't need to look at it if you don't want to. But to anyone who does, Ion, what the heck? What the heck? It's 6 months. 6 months straight. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you, Goat. I appreciate you, Goat. We will be getting sub badges. By the way, Science and Ion, everyone here. We will be getting sub badges. I'm gonna commission them after stream. So we got shit coming, like literally right after stream. Also, now that Roundabout's playing, I feel like I got a yap for Roundabout. This stream keeps getting stalled. I was gonna end 15 minutes ago. I was gonna end 15 minutes ago, but now we can't not listen to Roundabout. We can't not listen to Roundabout. That's crazy. But yeah, obviously, again, if no one needs to listen at all to what the hell I yap about when it comes to the actual thing, but I will be posting it on the Discord. To if anyone wants to do that and see what we got going on. But by the way, Ion, this is I saw that you said that for obviously you were in bad chat when you said this. When you said that it only counted for like you said 10 hours of you watching me, huh? Twitch only counted like a few hours. That's great. That's diabolical. Twitch was so evil with their recap. That's fucked up. They got rid of my goat. They got rid of my goat status. I only got 10 hours of being goated. That's such an interesting cutoff though, because like that means that it probably only counted the first like maybe 2 or 3 streams. That what I wonder what I showed this to Lisa. It said that I had it it was really funny. It said that this entire year I've only had 3 raids get sent to me this entire year. It didn't count like over like I don't know off the top of my head, but I think we've had well over maybe 50 raids this year. And it said that I've only gotten 3. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean I've only gotten 3 raids this year? That's crazy. Why are you fucking the other people over? Like, and for the streamer aspect, diabolical. Wait, hold on. Hold on? Can I set this rating time? Can I set this? Can I set this rating time? We're gonna try to rate out to the beat drop of Roundabout. Hello Kitty and Adventure was one of my top games. That's kind of fire. I couldn't do it in time. I could have set the rate up in time. Now it's here. Now it's awkward because I couldn't do it in time, and now we're just talking. But that's Hello Kitty and Adventures. That I don't understand how the recap works. It's so stupid. The Twitch there was someone that popped up in my Twitch recap that said that I was like they were my fourth most watched streamer. And I saw the name and I fucking screamed. I was like, ain't no way this person just popped up. That's evil. It was funny. But yeah, Twitch recap was so stupid. it was so dumb this year. But for realsies, we are gonna stop here. I will be back again Monday. Monday in the AM. I don't know what time. It could be 8 AM, it could be 10 AM. But Monday in the AM, we are gonna be back full time. We're back full time, baby. 5 days a week. I'm gonna take the rest of this week off because I'm still gonna settle in and do stuff and try to get used to things. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. See ya.